And now our main event of the evening, one that has been in the making for quite some time, the big grudge match, our V3 Flyweight Division Championship. Jesse, the Adrenaline Parker, here he comes. He is the interim V3 Flyweight Division Champion, and he'll be meeting Hunter Joffre, who owns the belt, and now will make his first defense of the title. These two, Parker and Joffre, former teammates, and now they don't like each other, not one bit. Very talented, both of these fighters. What can you tell us about Jesse Parker, Rick, who hails from Oakland, Tennessee, and Ronan Marshall's MMA?
Extreme dislike. That is what this fight is about. This is going to be a hyped-up adrenaline fight. It's Jesse the Adrenaline Parker. He's going to come out all the way 100%. There was a little scuffle and fight in the cage on the interview with Jesse's win on the last V3 fight here in Minglewood Hall, and that is definitely sitting heavy on the mind of Jesse Parker right now. He wants redemption, he wants to come in, and he wants to beat his own training partner in front of all his fans and everyone here at V3.
Trained by Chip Baldine, Nathan Waits also in his corner. The interim champion, he called Hunter Joffre's wrestling a joke. Says he can beat him anywhere the fight goes. Joffre, who really started and instigated it, as you mentioned, you were right in the middle of it, has been quiet since. So he wants to have his MMA do his talking for him tonight.
I think his coaches kind of settled him down and had a little talk with him. But here he is, ready to go.
Hunter Joffre from Memphis, Tennessee, and Memphis BJJ, coached by Dave Ferguson and Jason McDonald, all the guys over at Memphis BJJ. And again, this former high school wrestler from White Station High in Memphis making his first title defense.
Hunter Joffre, man, the kid is talented, phenomenal, ultra talented, nowhere to go but up. This is going to be a great fight. Hunter's wrestling is great. He's got awesome jiu-jitsu, and he's got pretty decent cardio and stand-up. So he's a complete package. Jesse Parker's a complete package. This should be a great fight for the main event.
Time now for our Tale of the Tape, brought to you by Surgical Solutions. Parker from Oakland, Tennessee, a suburb of Memphis. 24 years of age, 5'5", 124, a jiu-jitsu fighter. He's 12-4. And as you saw, Joffre just 19 years of age, 5'5", 127. He's a wrestler from Memphis. They know each other very well. They're former teammates. He is undefeated at 4-0. Parker, Joffre, our main event for the V3 Unified Flyweight Division Championship. The big grudge match. Michael Kelly has the formal introduction of our two gladiators.
V3 Legion, this main event and championship bout is brought to you by Surgical Solutions. And it's set for 3-minute rounds to unify the V3 Flyweight title. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, the third man in the cage, will be Matt Thomas. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the black trunks with the red, white, and blue trim. At 5 feet 5 inches, he weighed in at 125 pounds. A jiu-jitsu fighter with an MMA record of 12 wins and 4 losses. Representing Ronan Martial Arts. And fighting out of Oakland, Tennessee, he is the current V3 interim flyweight champion, Jesse the Adrenaline Parker. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. He wears the black trunks with the gray trim. At 5 feet 5 inches, he weighed in at 127 pounds. A wrestler with a perfect MMA record, 4 wins, no losses. Representing Memphis BJJ and fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, he is the reigning V3 Flyweight Champion, Hunter Joffre.
Thank you very much, Michael Kelly. Matt Thomas, third man in the cage.
Fighters to the middle. All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the back. This is for the championship fight. Any questions from the blue corner? Any questions for the red corner? Tap them up. Go to your corners.
Gloves, as you would suspect. Kevin Haynes, Sean McCall, Tony Martin, your judges, timekeepers, Jim Harmeyer, your ISKA supervisor, Anthony Manis. Round one. Here we go, scheduled for three-minute rounds.
Oh.
And Joffre's leg attempt caught there by Parker, and then a nice knee by Joffre. Another one.
Man, Joffre is just coming out like a bull. Those knees are connecting.
Oh, and that one got him low. That one absolutely got him low. You saw Parker trying to protect himself. He moved his knee up, and Joffre, he's arguing with Matt Thomas. He doesn't think he got him low, but absolutely. And Thomas now is going to come over and tell Joffre.
And that definitely hit right on the money, but Jesse moved his leg to block it, and that created that angle.
Exactly.
Hunter did not do that on purpose.
No, he wasn't coming in to try to do that. He moved his knee. That's the point I was trying to make, and you eloquently put it that way, where if you move your knee to protect, the angle coming from your opponent is going to be different, and that's what happened. And it looks like Parker's going to be okay, but Thomas made sure, look, again, he has to move Joffre over into his corner. And again, it's really not corners when we're talking about a cage.
There's a little bit of corner there.
But Joffre is so jacked up right now. I wonder if that could play against him here. He is really fired up.
Oh yeah, I like a kid spirit.
And they call Parker the adrenaline. Right now, Joffre's got that adrenaline flying.
I tell you what, his stand-up looks good.
It really does. Parker connected with the left. He wants a takedown here, and he has Joffre. Oh, boy.
Almost.
No.
Joffre is so strong in his wrestling.
He did a great job preventing himself from really going down on all fours. Here's a good takedown. Oh, and a great reversal by Joffre.
Yeah, you can see the wrestling skills that Hunter has.
Now he has Parker's back looking for a rear naked choke.
Parker seems just a little overmatched right now with the strength and quickness of Hunter Joffre.
Not only, you mentioned the quickness. The strength, yes. The quickness, unbelievable. That was so quick, the reversal. And he got his back. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the opening round.
Going for a body lock. Almost got it. Oh, he doesn't have it.
Joffre, a teammate of Jaleel Willis, has really worked a lot on his cardio, which was questionable against Chance Wilson. We know we questioned that cardio. But right now, on his back, doing a lot of damage, as Parker's having a tough time getting out of the predicament.
You can see how young and talented Joffre is. So the Phenom tag was not far off. He might be trying to get that rear naked choke on Jesse right now, and I can't tell if he has it wearing such a bad end. No, he's got it on his jaw, so Jesse slips right out. Jesse's got to get those hips of Hunter's off of him. Hunter's doing such a good job of controlling him right now.
Yeah, trying for a little ground and pound while he's down there, most of it missing. Minute to go, first round.
Good thing about these little guys is they never, ever run out of energy. So they keep going, and we get to see action the whole time.
Without question. Once again, the attempt from Joffre on that rear naked. Parker trying to get out of it. He's doing a pretty good job defensively. This is two very intelligent fighters.
Parker needs to keep that chin tucked. He's been in a few, and Hunter does really good at switching sides on that rear naked. Right now, it's pretty deep.
He is relentless.
It's very deep. Oh, that's
part of his draw, though. And again, he's able to slip out of it, but
great job by Jesse Parker with the defense there.
Well, you hit it on the head, Rick. I mean, the way he switches back and forth, Joffre tries it from either position, and it's been a dominating first-round performance by Hunter Joffre, but in the final seconds, it looks like Parker will survive this first round. And we are going to move on to round number 2. Yes, just barely, though, but a dominating performance by Joffre. And again, look at Parker. Parker standing over Joffre when he was completely dominated. I don't understand that part.
Oh, this fight is never going to stop. They want to fight during the 1 minute intermission, it looks like.
Well, that's absolutely true. But now you're Jesse Parker. You're talking to your corner. You have your coaches. What do you need to do?
Man, I'll be honest. I'm looking over at Jesse. He's not fazed by this. He looks fine over there. Hunter is hyped. That may play badly into the third round, overhyping adrenaline dump, get a little tired. It may not happen, but Jesse looks like he's keeping calm. He's staying there. He did get worked over in that first round. Yes, he did. But he's looking to come back a little stronger. So Hunter needs to continue what he did, and Jesse needs a little bit of a game change.
Yeah, both well coached. They have great people in their corner. There's a great look at Jesse the Adrenaline Parker in a first round where it was basically him trying to get out of the predicament and not being able to do anything offensively, whereas Joffre, again, is ready to attack right from the get-go. The V3 Flyweight Division Championship on the line. Round 2, here we go. Again, Joffre is your champion. Parker owns the interim title. This is for the unification. Big kick there by Parker.
Kick by Jesse. Nice move, but again, Hunter on top.
The advantage Joffre as they both go down after that initial kick that scored big by Parker. You're not kidding though, Rick, when you talk about speed and strength from Joffre. You look at him, he's certainly in great shape, but you don't see right on the surface how strong this kid is, but he is.
Oh, you could definitely see once he gets in there, he's extremely strong for his body size. I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
Headbutts?
Yeah.
4 or 5 headbutts, and now Parker's unleashing a few shots of his own, the more conventional style.
Exactly. Oh.
A minute into round number 2. Well, Matt Thomas is on top of it. He says everything's fine. And Parker getting some shots in there.
One of the things I'm worried about in that headbutt is one of them could come down and hit him right on the bottom of the jaw.
Good point. If that's the case, that could be a point. There's another one. That was close.
Those hurt.
Yeah, there's no question. That's why Parker put his glove right there.
That is heavy, but I'll tell you what, I know they're illegal. Yeah, headbutts are not allowed. He should be deducted.
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself, but Thomas is right on top of it. And Parker's now saying something to Matt Thomas because he's trying to throw punches and he's also trying to protect himself from these headbutts from Joffre as we approach a minute to go in the second round. We have not seen that ever.
That is...
I can't remember seeing that at all in all the fights we've called.
First time for everything, Greg.
Now they're back on their feet. Oh, nice knee by Parker.
Hunter, he got tagged, but man, the kid is tough. He's
he took an uppercut.
I'll tell you what, Jesse is fired up now. Jesse was getting the better of him standing up. I don't know why he tried for the takedown. Hunter's dominated him every time with the takedown game.
Well, they're back on their feet now with 30 seconds to go in the second round.
Oh, bad move. He had a great strikes going and was pressing him back, and all he had to do was keep on him. And Hunter would have been in
another
trouble.
Strong knee, and Thomas is going to break him up. There was 17 seconds to go. Did he get hit with a low blow here?
It looked very close. I'm going to say it was low enough to be a stoppage a little bit. That's one apiece, so now they're even, I believe.
Well, you always have to take safe precautions in this sport, and that's what Matt Thomas did, so we completely understand. The seconds to go here in the second round. That was an interesting minute and a half with the headbutts from Joffre and the punches from Parker on his back. And then when they got to their feet, as you mentioned, it seemed like Parker had the advantage. He was able to connect a couple on Joffre.
Well, he hit him with that kick and dazed him. And then,
here we go.
Came in at him, so.
While left, missed by Parker. Joffre misses with the overhand right.
Why does Jesse keep doing that? He's getting a little bit better of him standing up, it looks like right now. He needs to stay standing with him.
Final seconds. And that'll do it for the second round.
Matt Thomas got in there a little bit.
All right, so now we wonder about Joffre and the cardio, because we questioned it in the last fight against Chance Wilson. He has certainly used a lot of energy in these 2 rounds. Parker, not so much. Is that going to be a factor?
I believe it is, right? I believe it is, because Hunter looks exhausted right now, and I don't think he's got this cardio to push in that third round. And Jesse looked like he was renewed in that second round.
Who won the second round in your opinion?
Man, it has to be Jesse Parker. He did more damage.
I'm with you. I don't know if the judges see it the same way, but we've had an interesting first couple of rounds.
This is the third and final round.
The
Who wants it more?
round,
Let me hear you make
which
some
will determine
noise.
the V3 Flyweight Division Championship. Hunter Joffre, the 19-year-old from Memphis, a perfect 4-0. He is your champion, and the interim champion, Jesse the Adrenaline Parker from Oakland, Tennessee. He's 12-4. Round 3. Here we go.
Good body kick. Good body kick by Jesse, and that hit.
And again, Parker looks for the takedown.
Man, he's been stuck every time. I don't know if he's setting something up or what.
Yeah, great point. Terrific defense by Joffre, who's not allowed to go to the ground if he hasn't elected himself to take it to the ground. He stopped everything. You're right. Couple of knees here by Joffre.
Joffre looks a little renewed.
Oh! Down!
Jesse! Monster right, and it dropped Hunter.
And now Parker on top. We haven't seen this yet in this fight. Oh, some good ground and pound by Jesse Parker.
Hunter Joffre is dazed. He's absolutely dazed right now. He could be in big trouble. Those are hitting.
Big punches from Parker. A lot of pop behind those. Oh, we got it free again.
Those are landing, but look for the arm bar. Hunter could have been setting something up. Not a fun way to set up an arm bar, but effective.
Well, again, you're going to have to take a punishment if you're going to be able to win fights. Nobody wins fights without absorbing a little punishment. But Hunter Joffre, again, we go back to the cardio. What is he able to do now? He is a tactician on the ground.
He looks spent. You know, he's going to try some submissions. He's got a...
Parker's trying to attempt to pick him up and slam him, it looks like.
Yeah, he's gonna look for a slam or try to get out of this. And Hunter's just kind of Hunter's so tired right now. He's just kind of holding on to the hold. Jesse needs to keep going here, stand this back up, and see what he can do.
Exactly, but again, we know how skilled Joffre is. Even as exhausted as he is, some hammer fists right here by Parker. He can end it with one submission. Meanwhile, Parker, I think you're absolutely right. Like, if he can get out of this and get it up and stand it, it might be his fight.
As you can see, Jesse looks over at Hunter Joffre's corner and says, no way.
Well, we saw early in this fight, Joffre had opportunities, and Parker was able to get out of those rear naked chokes 3-4 different times.
He did. He survived, that first round onslaught from Jesse, and now he's getting hammered.
These are powerful. I mean, these are absolutely...
Oh, that one hit.
I mean,
Hunter's tough.
These are mallets. I mean, these are mallets coming down. So if we don't think Parker's strong, folks, we got another thing coming. These are both strong fighters, strong-willed fighters. 20 seconds to go. It does not look like this one's going to end with a submission. Joffre is now battered and bloodied, and again, he was dominating this fight early.
Ooh, such a great fight right here. This is going to down to the last second.
The grudge match, the fight we've been waiting for, the main event, and there it is. What a strong third round by Jesse the Adrenaline Parker. We questioned the cardio of Joffre. Did it come back to haunt him, Rick, in the third round?
If he loses this fight, it did. It's all going to come down to the second round. Man, looking at it, there was so much damage that Jesse put on him in the third round. That's definitely his. Hunter won that first round. The second round, I would give it to Jesse Parker. I like both fighters. They're both friends of mine, but there's more damage done by Jesse in that second round.
Rick, I don't know what was in the water tonight, but you and I have agreed on every single fight, just about every single round. All right, going into the cage and talk to the winner. We don't know who it is, but we know somebody's walking away with the V3 Flyweight Division Championship, the unification of the title. Remember, Joffre had the title. Parker had a piece of it, being the interim champion, but this is for the unification. Joffre strong early, Parker strong late. Who has won this fight in our main event? And folks, again, we certainly hope you have enjoyed it. It's been a heck of a night and a heck of a main event. Parker, the pride of Oakland, Tennessee, just outside Memphis. Joffre from Memphis, White Station High School. Two great clubs they wrestle for. Parker used to wrestle for Memphis BJJ, now for Ronin Martial Arts. Joffre, Memphis BJJ. They used to be teammates. Now they're adversaries. They don't like each other. Still waiting for the scorecards. We've had a controversial draw tonight. We've had some surprises. The cards are in. Who is the new V3 Flyweight Division champion? The unification goes to, here's Michael Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both of these warriors. What a fight. Well, here in the V3 cage in Minglewood Hall, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the decision. The judges scoring this one for your winner by split decision. And the unified V3 Flyweight champion, Hunter Joffre!
In this announcer's opinion, Jesse Parker was robbed. In this announcer's opinion, Jesse Parker was robbed. But that's the way it is. You never know when it goes to the scorecards. You try to end it before it goes to the judges' scorecards. Look at the two now talking to each other in a more complimentary way, a hug. Parker, I'm really impressed with Parker. Really impressed. He's taking it like a man. Joffre stays undefeated at 5-0, and I don't know if he did enough early to win the fight. Now, Rick McCracken with our winner, Hunter Joffre.
I am here with the champion, Hunter Joffre. That's about split down the middle as you could get from the crowd and the judges, man. Anything to say to the crowd?
Yeah, I apologize for my performance, not taking anything away from Jesse, but I really didn't fight with my all tonight. I feel like...
Hey, let's give him some respect here, okay? Let him speak. He earned the right. Keep going.
I want to thank Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu first off. I want to thank my chiropractor, Dr. Kuntz, and his beautiful wife, Miss Patty. If y'all got any skeletal problems, any problems at all, y'all go to him. I want to thank Jennifer Stamey. She's an awesome massage therapist. If anybody has any problems, go to her too. She's awesome. I want to thank Joel Gingrey, Alex Meadows, Jason McDonald, Nathan Pang, Marcos Silva, Alex Meadows, Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, let's talk about the fight real quick. It was an awesome fight, man. The first round you dominated. You hit him with everything. Second round could have went either way. It went in your favor. But that third round, man, Jesse put it on you. Was your cardio just blown or what happened?
Man, he caught me with a punch. I'm not sure when in that round, but it really rocked me. And then I thought I was recovering. He started landing a lot more, you know. Kid hits hard. He's a good fighter. Thank him for the opportunity. Thank V3 for the opportunity. Chip Carter!
I'll tell you what, congratulations, Jesse Parker. Great fight, but congratulations to your champion, Hunter Joffre.